Okay, how much marijuana do you have?
It's probably about, I don't know exactly, but I know it's over 100 pounds.
Over 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. My suggestion to you is not to smuggle marijuana anymore because you're not very good at it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Every day, there's more and more crazy police body cam footage released, but some of it is truly mind-blowing. In today's video, we're bringing you 6 cases where cops were horrified after their shocking body cam discovery. $9 million of drugs. We begin on November 2nd, 2022 in Columbus, Ohio, where state patrol officers performed a traffic stop on a vehicle that failed to maintain its lane. When the officers approached the driver, they knew he was hiding something big, but they had no idea that they were about to make the biggest bust of their careers. The driver was identified as 25-year-old Sebastian Alapizgo Flores, and his life would never be the same.
How are you today? Just stopped to notice when you change lanes behind that semi, you're probably less than a car length away when you start to make that lane change. Just a little bit too, too close. You probably couldn't fit one of these trucks between you when you're making the lane change. Where are you coming from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Where are you trying to get to? Columbus. What's in Columbus?
Huh?
What takes you to Columbus?
Oh, new job offer.
New what?
Job offer.
A job offer? Okay. What type of work you doing?
Construction and truck driver.
Do you have your license with you?
Yeah, I have my license right here.
Are you? What type of truck do you drive? Semi?
Yeah, it's from Mexico.
What is it from where?
Mexico.
Your license from Mexico?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I know it's still good here. You got a house already set up or an apartment or?
No, I'm going to a hotel and then we're gonna meet a friend later. And then we're gonna find out.
Where are you gonna get a job at? Do you have a specific place?
No. My friend is working in it's construction and I think they moved rocks or something.
Okay.
And then
you got all your belongings back here then?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me just check your license real quick and then did you rent this yourself?
No, it's my cousin.
Can I see the rental agreement? If you have that.
Let me call him or send a message.
What's that?
Let me text a message from.
You don't have to text him. I'll just check. Let me check this.
Yeah,
see if you can find it. Okay. Give me just a minute.
Yeah.
Oh. He's coming from Phoenix. He's got a Mexican license. He gave me a picture of it. He's going to Columbus for construction or truck driving. Okay. But he doesn't have a place set up. He's going to stay in a hotel. He doesn't have a job set up yet. And he's like very vague. Like he's like something like that. He doesn't really.
Does he speak good English?
Yeah. Dressed real nice. When he come by, he's drinking a bottle of water, and then when I catch up to him, he starts drinking water while I'm next to him. Like, it's just very nervous, you know what I mean? Like, every time I'm near him, or he goes by.
The officer provided his license number to dispatch, and it was decided that a thorough search of the truck was necessary. Sebastian couldn't disagree, or it would raise even more suspicion.
I'm trying to run his license through myself. I'm gonna have you walk it. Do you want him out?
Is he by himself?
I'll have him step out. Give me just a second. Let me run this license number.
Does he say it's full or you didn't ask?
I just said, you have all your stuff in here? Yeah. So he's gonna meet his cousin or something. Somebody else rented the truck for him too. There's some tolls on here too. You can let me get him out and I'll walk it. Or you walk it. Gonna write you a warning, okay? Are you working for a truck company right now? Are you currently a driver?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna write you a warning, but you gotta make sure you stay. Give yourself more room before you make that lane change, okay? Have you ever worked for for a trucking company, or do you just have a commercial license?
It's called H, and another one is called DSL Brothers.
Okay. DSL Brothers?
Yeah.
Huh? Yes. We're going to search the truck, okay? No concerns at all?
What is like what?
Well, this is why. When I'm up there talking to you, I stop you for a violation, okay?
Yeah.
And you're making this long trip, but it sounds like you really don't have any plans. You know what I mean? When we come across that out here on the road, we raises suspicion. Like I'm like, do you have a place you're going to stay? No. You're going to meet somebody? Do you have a job lined up? No. So it's just you're very vague, which that's your choice. You don't tell me. But it just if I get some suspicion, then yeah, I'm going to look a little further and make sure there's nothing inappropriate. I'm still gonna write you a warning, okay? Obviously, you don't want no issues. You don't want no issues with the license trying to get a trucking job, okay? Have you have a seat in the back? Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Huh? Any weapons or anything on you? Do you care if we pat you down for weapons? Okay. You mind doing it? I'll get my gloves on in a minute. He's gonna check you real quick, okay? You get a new shirt? Looks brand new.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
That's that new something bunny wear. I don't know what I've heard the name of it. It's like a
Psycho.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What is it?
Have you a seat there in the back? Psycho bunny or something? Yeah.
Psycho bunny or Psycho?
I think Psycho.
What's wrong with the bunny? Why is it Psycho?
Sure.
The officers searched the truck with the help of the K9 unit, and when they checked the back, some oddly placed lumber piqued their interest.
And this here, I thought was kind of suspicious. Like you're going for a truck driving job, but you put all that on there while you tell me your story. It's just kind of construction stuff. Maybe. He asked me why. I said, well, you're making this long trip, but you don't have really no finalized plans. Like you're very vague. Maybe that's just how you operate, but I don't know. It's suspicious to me. I'll put his money back real quick. Make sure you take your money and hold it so there's no concern about that stuff, okay?
Because I have my
Passport.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll need that anyways.
Yeah. Actually, I have another letter.
Oh, what?
Another letter from Asia.
This one? This is all to do your job that you're planning on doing?
Yeah. Oh, this is my green card.
Go ahead, take it. I don't.
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
Can't do me no good. So I'll put it back in here and you just zip it up. I'll use this to figure out your information, okay?
Check okay, still on inspection.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't care. He got railroad ties. They're 100% fake. Huh?
They're glued together too. 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got it? What is it? It feels like it. I'm gonna open it in just a minute. There. That's plastic wood. It's definitely been filled in.
Smell it? Cisco paint? Smell it.
I think it's
1431. Good. Signal 78 negative.
You get pictures of it? Get a bunch of pictures of it. Call Brett, he needs to come out here.
Let me get a picture. Let me get a picture.
Yeah, get a bunch of pictures. Call Brett. Because he's off at 3, so he's doing his check as well.
A closer inspection of the boards led the officer to discover one of the craziest things they'd ever seen.
Let's peel this over. It's a junk load, sorry. It's a junk load. Phoenix one. I'm gonna try not to destroy it too much. I didn't take his phone away from me. Can I see your phone? Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set it up here for you, okay? You're under arrest right now, okay? We have some suspicion of illegal narcotics in the bag. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him present with you during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, want to be appointed for you prior to any question if you so desire. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Can you say yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, step out here. I'm going to search you real quick. Separate your feet nice and wide. Did you make a phone call or text anybody while you were in the back of the truck?
No.
You sure?
No.
We'll leave this in here for now, okay?
Yeah.
Have your seat, okay? Probably about 7 and 13. Clothes, you got brand new clothes, brand new hat, looks like glasses. Story doesn't make sense, all vague. He comes by, he's slowing down, he's in the center lane, he's drinking, drinks a bottle of water when he goes by. So I said, you want to take a look at that? And I catch up to him, sliding. After he look at it.
Sebastian was cuffed and placed under arrest. Later, it was determined that he was transporting more than 220 pounds of illegal narcotics valued at over $9 million.
Where's the bud?
It's in his hat.
Yeah, that's what he said. But he had he's going to a hotel, supposedly.
Does he want to deliver?
Well, I haven't talked to him yet. We'll wait till we get there and then see if, I wonder if we should have a
Russia, 1441. And unit, check up.
check okay. Sebastian, you seem like you're not very concerned about this situation. You seem like you're pretty calm. Are you concerned at all about what you have in the bag? I mean, you found yourself in a serious legal problem here, okay? How many kilos are back there? What's that?
I don't know.
You just know there's something back there you're taking somewhere. Okay. Would you like to continue and take it to where you're going? I mean, you got to consider the trouble that you're looking at, though.
I cannot.
You cannot do it?
They kill him.
They kill you? Okay. We'll talk about it here in just a minute, okay? Yes, sir. It's drug related.
So I just wanted to see it.
Thank you.
You guys need anything?
You can email me if I don't call you back. Just email me and I'll call you back if I need something else. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me check on this guy again real quick. You good? Cool enough? Okay. A water? Give me just a minute. I'll get back in like 5 minutes. I'll get you some water. We need actual good guys.
Hey, they did it pretty well. Oh, okay.
I'll lift something up. Hold on, Mike. Let me get something.
He was charged with possession of narcotics. He faced up to 11 years in prison and was hit with a $20,000 fine. Up next, we're headed to Florida, where more than a dozen officers were called in to deal with our armed suspect. Illegal automatic weapons. In Polk County, Florida, on December 8, 2022, an officer on patrol spotted a vehicle traveling without valid tags. When the officer tried to initiate a stop, the driver of the blue Chevy truck complied. But that's when his cooperation ended. The driver was later identified as 27-year-old Samuel Doolin, and he claimed to be a sovereign citizen. The officers knew that meant the scene was likely to turn violent. Let's see how it played out.
Open the door. Open the door. What's that?
What's up, sir?
I noticed you don't have a tag on your vehicle. Okay, if I need to talk to you, I'm going to open the door. All right. How is that illegal? How is that? Please tell me how that's illegal. I need to talk to you to identify you. I don't see a tag on your vehicle, like I said. What's that? How do I know that? That's why I'm stopping you, to ask you about the vehicle. That just means the vehicle can go under 25 miles an hour. Okay, do you have your ID on you? I will look. I'm not going to say whether I know that or not, because I have to look. Okay? All right, do you have your ID with you? Okay, can I please see it? Okay, can I please see your ID?
Backup arrived, and whatever game Samuel thought he was playing ended very quickly.
Open the door, get out of the car.
Now! Open the door! Open the door! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now! Open the door! Get out of the car! You are now! Open the door! Open the door! Right now! Open the door!
Open the door! Down on the ground.
I got his hand, so I'll pull him your way.
13.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. A man didn't talk to me. He opened my door without asking.
Get out of the car!
David, 13. 15.
Get on your feet!
13.
Put your hands behind your back! What was my fault? Resisting! I'm not resisting! You're resisting! Put your hands behind your back! Am I under arrest? Yes! Okay, under what crime? What crime? First! What was my crime? I'm not resisting! First, tell me my crime! Resisting! Tell me my crime! Resisting! Tell me my crime on camera right now! Why are you breaking the law? The man did not talk to me. He opened my door. He then called y'all. You tased me. You broke my window. None of the sheriff's department talked to me.
Calm down.
I am. I'm just talking loud. Why is the sheriff's department doing what a state trooper told him without talking? You did not even talk.
He was willing to roll the dice because he had nothing left to lose, but that turned out to be yet another bad decision.
I gave you an order to come out of the vehicle.
That is illegal order. It was not a lawful order. You did not ask. You're going to find out some problems. What was the illegal thing I did? I want the sheriff's department to look me in the eyes of somebody and tell me what I did. I'm not being belligerent. I'm just not going to be illegally detained by it. So what did I do illegal? What does the sheriff's department feel like they need to do what they're doing? Sheriff's department, speak to me. I tell you what.
Identify yourself on a traffic stop. We gave you orders to get out of the vehicle. You refused. That's also resisting. So yes, you have a crime.
Okay, so not identifying myself when I have a foreign vehicle.
You are
when I'm in a foreign vehicle, on a foreign vehicle, and then none of y'all asked me anything. The man just walked up and said, hey, what's going on? I said I would give him, if you asked him, if you looked at his video cam, I told him I would give him my license, but what does that have to do with a foreign vehicle? That was all I said.
Put it back to your car for now. Put it back to yours for now.
Just get in the car. She's being detained right now. Okay. If I put the money, can you put her in his car if there's nothing illegal on it? Are you back? Can you talk to me? Put your leg in the car, bro. Jesus. What in the world?
Yeah, gotcha.
A search of the truck uncovered 3 assault rifles. 2 of them were modified to be fully automatic, a semi-automatic sawed-off rifle, and a Glock handgun.
He hasn't identified himself as such, but seems like it.
Doesn't work very good.
Doesn't.
Did he show you?
I saw it through the passenger window. Because I did my stop on that side of the vehicle.
Right.
And he used to roll down the window, so I opened the door for him. I appreciate it. Shoot. I got some stuff here.
This is mine.
Alright. Use both.
Yeah.
I thought this would be a nice easy stop.
Well, we get that thing.
Huh?
Flying at all.
He refused everything. I told him I saw a weapon in the car. He said, yeah, it's protected against you. I said, okay, well, you need to come out of the car. He refused to do it, so I just stayed back here. Speaking of, where's Como at? to you. Have them check you out. Just rub stuff on you, like they're good stuff. They're good medical stuff. Well, it make sure that it gets all the germs. I don't know how good our stuff is because that's expired actually. Our sanitizer is expired. Excellent.
Hey, but like I was trying to tell you, if I know somebody needs something, I'm not gonna slow roll them.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said signal 0 and all that on the radio.
Well, I was like, also I told him, I was like, oh, you don't ever call me back up. I don't know, Lon, I don't work with you, bro.
Yeah. Meeting video discussing strategy.
The officers took their time and photographed all of the illegal weapons they found in Doolin's possession. He was charged with 2 counts of possession of a fully automatic firearm, possession of a short barrel rifle, possession of a firearm with an altered or removed serial number, carrying a concealed firearm, and resisting without violence. He pleaded no contest to the gun possession charges, and on December 19, 2023, he was sentenced to 1 year in prison. More bad driving by our next suspect led officers to make a different kind of horrific discovery. Smuggler's drug haul. On July 3, 2024, law enforcement officers in Arizona attempted a routine traffic stop on a white SUV after it was seen traveling too closely. After approaching the driver, the officer explained the reason for the stop, and the driver was acting very nervously, which led the officer to conclude there was something much more sinister going on.
Roll the back window down. How you doing, Deputy Officer? Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop is going to be your following distance, okay? You're too close to that truck in front of you, all right? You need 3 to 5 seconds. I had you about 1, okay? Just more time, dude. No ticket, just a warning. You got your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? Yes, yeah. ¿Hablas inglés o no?
Yeah,
Sí. Oh. Do you have any identification on you, sir?
Yeah.
Can I see that too? Yeah.
What? He was sleeping. This is my driver's license, sir.
Appreciate it.
The registration should be over here. Sorry for that.
No, you're good, man. Just because the thing is, it takes you about 1.8 seconds for your brain to tell your foot you need to hit the brakes. So if like that car hits its brakes, you're not even gonna have enough time to tell your foot, hey man, I gotta hit the brake. You know what I mean? Then you're in the back of it.
What's like the truck too?
Yeah, it was that semi. Okay, so when you passed me, you were even closer. By the time I caught up to you, you backed off a little bit, but you were still like less than 2 seconds. Okay, so we just gotta make sure we're keeping that distance. All right, I'm gonna have you step out. We'll go back and work on a warning. Having said that, do you guys have any weapons on you? Pistols, rifles, nothing? Okay. All right, man, come with me. Hey, so you don't got any weapons on you? Can I check your waistband? Just make sure. Okay. All right. Front seat here. I'll have you hop in. Like I said, no ticket, okay?
I love, is it Pastor Element or?
Sorry?
What's the name of the race of canines?
He's a Czech Shepherd.
Czech Shepherd.
Yeah.
In Spanish, we call it like Pastor Alemán.
Oh, okay.
Shepherd.
Gotcha. Alright, man, one thing I do need to do is check the VIN number on the car. Make sure it matches what I've got here on your paperwork.
Is it like on the front?
Yeah, it's on the front and it's also on the driver door. Okay. So I'm going to go check that out real quick. I just got to write it down here. If you just want to hang out here, I'll be back with you in a second. Okay? Hey, my man. Where you guys headed to?
I'm going right here to Chicago.
Chicago? Okay, how many days are you going to be there?
Like 3 days.
Oh, okay. And what are you guys doing out there?
We're going to the fireworks.
Fireworks in Chicago? Yeah. In Illinois?
Yeah.
In Chicago, Illinois?
Chicago, Illinois?
Yeah, is that what you're saying? Like Chicago, the city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah.
And who's that?
He's my friend.
Okay. What's his name?
Alfredo Garcia.
Alfredo Garcia.
The officer cut to the chase and asked if there was anything illegal in the vehicle. That took the investigation to a whole nother level.
Hey, man, I got some additional questions for you, okay? Yeah. In addition to traffic control, another thing that I do is criminal interdiction, so stopping illegal crimes going down the roadways, okay? Is there anything illegal in the vehicle? When I say illegal, I mean like large sums of cash in excess of $10,000, things like that. No. Anything for the manufacture of fake IDs, credit cards? No. Anything as far as weapons, pistols, rifles, bazookas, hand grenades?
No, nothing.
No. Okay, gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna have you step out. Okay, he has refused consent, which is fine. I'm gonna walk my dog around the car. If he alerts, we'll go from there. If he doesn't, you guys will be on your way. Okay, so go ahead and step out for me. And just make sure, you said you don't have any weapons on you, right? Can I check just to make sure? You're perfectly okay to say no to a consent search, bro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize my canine. He's going to walk around the car. If he alerts, we'll go from there. If he doesn't alert, you guys will be on your way. Okay? So you're still getting a warning, no ticket or anything like that, all right? Okay, man. So, my canine did indicate a positive alert, okay? He alerts to 5 odors: cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, fentanyl, and marijuana. Having said that, is there any of that in the vehicle? You said you smoked marijuana last night? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, he alerted to the passenger side of the vehicle. That may be what it is, but he doesn't speak English, so he can't tell me. You know what I mean? So, hang out with him. A positive alert doesn't give us probable cause to search a vehicle. So I'm going to be searching it. Having said that, you guys said there's nothing in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hang tight.
The first search of the vehicle turned up all the evidence the officer needed to place the suspects under arrest. All right, my man. 10:15. Correct.
Alright guys, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning upon your request. You can decide to exercise these rights at any time and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I've just read to you? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Alright man, so I just found a substantial amount of drugs in your vehicle, okay? So you guys are both under arrest for drug trafficking.
Of course. I actually wanted to buy a car.
Just be honest with me, man.
I'm being honest.
Like, I told you in there, I knew what was going on.
I'm being honest, in that car, I do...
You do want to buy a car?
I do buy cars and sell cars.
But was it $2,000 for transporting the car to Albuquerque?
No. It was... I can show you, like, my AA account. I buy cars and everything.
Okay. But the thing is, you said you're going to buy a car tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow's the 4th of July. There's no one's going to be open.
I was trying to buy that car.
Okay.
I'm like, buy now.
The officer explained to his partner that the vehicle was loaded with contraband and it was a once-in-a-career find.
Yo, you up? I just got a meth load out on 40. I'm about to call Danny. We're going to need someone to drive the load car back if you want to notify your sergeant and if you're able to come out. I'm at 293 on Sun Valley. I'm going to call Danny right now. And we'll try to get coordinated to where you guys can meet, and then one of y'all can come out and drive the car. All right, thanks, bro. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Like you probably got some stuff.
Yeah, you can see it. It's super heavy. Hey, it's fully loaded, bro. It's got the natural void to the back left side of the top. I can feel the weight of the rear door. It's loaded. It's all meth. Kilo nailed it. Frickin' 2 10-15s. Already called Juan, told him to tell Kyle that he's coming out. And then... Okay, I'll call Kyle right now. Alright, bye. Okay. Hey, bro. It's Officer Tech. Just popped a meth load out on 40. It's cool with you. I was going to get Juan out here to help transport the vehicle.
Since the officers had both suspects dead to rights, they refused to say anything else and requested that a lawyer be present before they told them anything.
The rearmost door is loaded. Based on the weight of the front doors, they're going to be loaded too, probably.
Yeah.
They're super heavy. This is just a rolling trap, dude. So, I mean, it's going to be probably over 100. It all appears to be meth so far. Driver lawyered up. He has $2,000 in cash on him. He's out of Tucson. Passengers out of Nogales. Driver lawyered up. Post Miranda. I haven't talked to the passenger yet, but passengers out of Nogales. Drivers out of Tucson by way of Mexico City. So it's loaded. I mean, I don't know if we want to take it to the shop to break it down and take it all apart, but we could probably just tear it apart at the office. Yep, third party. Yeah. He didn't even know the name of the guy. Yeah, I'm thinking, huh? Yeah, he was right up to the semi truck and refusing to move around him despite the left lane being wide open. And then, dude, I mean, textbook. Dude's freaking out in my car. You know what I mean? He says they're going to Albuquerque to buy a used car. I'm like, you live in Tucson. It's like the land of the used car. He's like, I'm like, what day are you buying it? He's like, tomorrow. I'm like, oh, the 4th of July. Go to Hawks Passenger. Where are you guys going? Chicago to see fireworks? Chicago's probably where they're actually going. You know what I mean? But
Michigan battery.
But yeah, so I mean it's loaded to the gills, bro. Thanks, man.
These things supposed to have 2?
We're at 293 right now. What? I don't know if Juan's on duty yet, but yeah, I don't know. Because I told him, I already called Kyle, I told him everything. But yeah, I'm guessing like we're gonna keep finding more and more. Like I want to check rocker panels. I want to check like it's the everything about it's just. Hang on. Oh yeah, trapped out rocker panels. I just peeled it back. So we fucking nailed it, dude. Thanks, man. All right, I'll see you here in a little bit. Hey, come look at this, Spurlock. Spurlock, come here. So they popped this off.
Both men were charged with possession and transportation for sale. Up next, a motorist was caught with a deceased woman in the passenger seat of his car. Driving with dead. In Columbus, Ohio, officers were called to a bizarre scene after a man found his wife passed out in the passenger seat of her car. And making the situation even more horrifying, her car was driven by a complete stranger who had apparently taken the woman to pick up prescription medications at a pharmacy. The strange woman's story was very hard to believe. She identified herself as Frances.
Were you in the car too?
No, I was in the car. She was out.
Yeah. Okay. Just hang out with me here.
I was with her this morning.
Okay.
She was taking me down to
Is this her car?
To get my medicine.
Okay.
He says it's his car. She says it's her car.
Who was driving the car?
I was.
Okay.
But she was taking me down to get my prescriptions, which I got. She was fine. Then when I came out of the pharmacy, she was laid over in a seat, but she was breathing. She couldn't drive.
How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
About 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And so I was just trying to get home to Eakin Road, and I didn't know that she had turned blue. But I was just trying to help the lady.
Was she in the back seat or front seat?
She was in the front seat.
Okay.
See, I met her last night.
Do you know her name or anything?
Patricia, that's all I know.
Okay.
I met her last night. And
what's your name?
Frances. And she did some last night. And she tried to drive. And I said, no, you can't drive. Not like that.
What's your social, Frances?
To her. She even got it in the person. If she didn't take
When do you think she used last?
She had to use it when I went in the pharmacy.
This morning at like 9? Okay.
Well, pharmacy.
What's she do? She shoot up?
Okay. What's your phone number?
I don't have a phone.
Okay, that's fine. Here, scooch over. Let me get this license plate. So you don't know whose car this is?
She says it's hers. He says it's his. I don't know whose car it is. I was just trying to help the lady.
Okay. Is this her purse?
I don't know.
Just wait over there.
Okay.
As more officers and EMTs gathered at the scene, it was clear that the woman couldn't be saved, and the investigation took a whole new life.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Doctors.
Yeah, I know. So that's the right there? Yeah. You riding around with her like that? No, I tried to help. Then why the no, you didn't? Yeah, I did. Yeah, you're going to be fine, I'm telling you. Hey. I didn't do anything to her. You dope-headed look at you. I didn't do anything to her. That should be you there.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, sir?
Yeah, just get him here.
But you trying to help?
I was trying to help.
You trying to help and he's chasing you?
I didn't know he was chasing me. I don't
190. We just had some angry family members that showed up, so a couple more cars would be fantastic.
her is what the
I
you
kill
want.
her. She did it herself.
Let them leave you here and find
You
out.
was driving. You could have took her to the paramedics. That's not even your car. Do you have a license?
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing in the car, you dope headed
What car are you in today?
Thank you, ass.
Okay. This is our victim. She's going to doctors. She's not going to live.
She's not.
30
or 49.
Yeah. She used probably about 9 o'clock this morning. They were driving around. She was with her in this car.
She did.
What happened to you?
Huh? Right
Why are
here.
you bleeding all scratched?
Because my nerves are bad. What happened was she took me to my pharmacy this morning. She was at the Forest Creek. She did a crack last night. I told her she couldn't drive. And she tried to drive, but she rolled over the sidewalk. So I told her I said, pull the car over and stop. So she snorted it.
Go take a fetish shop, bitch.
992, we can send the doctor.
A head off. And just like quick.
How you doing, ALT?
So when she took me to the pharmacy this morning, she was fine. I went in the pharmacy, came back out,
So,
and she was still breathing. But she couldn't drive.
817. Doctors. I aired it.
To get back here, I didn't know that she had. I believe she was breathing in the car. I didn't give her.
You guys were in this vehicle?
Yeah.
This lady was driving her car.
I haven't had a chance to run the tag or anything. I'll go run it real fast.
Do we have her info at all?
I wrote it down at least.
Where are they going?
Doctors. 9192 is on the way there.
9192 is going to doctor.
Yeah, I aired it. Critical, life-threatening. I think we're doing all right now. She's gone. He's angry. He's family.
I mean, you wouldn't be neither? Y'all, I see how y'all staying around the
Okay.
I do not do drugs. You check me, I don't do drugs.
I'll go
I didn't give it to her.
run the car and run her real quick.
The officers confirmed that the car did indeed belong to the victim, and they needed to be sure as to how to proceed.
She's 1018. She's dead. They're just transporting to help us out to get her off the scene. So she should probably get put in a car just to keep her safe. Hopefully one of the 10th precinct cars. The car, this registers to the victim.
Patty.
Yeah. So. Liz, we're gonna put her in a car.
Yeah, my car's all the way down there though. Medic.
Oh, is he putting her in yours?
Did you read that?
I didn't. I just ran the tag to see who it belonged to. And
I'm gonna pull my car up
okay.
closer.
Which ain't gonna be long.
Okay.
She's a dope head.
I don't know. Some kind of family member.
Are you guys relatives?
Yeah, after he chased him.
That's my son-in-law.
After he chased him, he called it in.
Is Patty your wife?
That's my wife.
Your wife?
And this lady here, I caught trying to come. I seen him coming off Broad Street. I was going up there to the clean slate where she had an appointment at 10 o'clock to go to get some. So I knew she had to be there. So I was going for just to make sure she made her appointment, so I knew she was okay.
Patty?
Yes. And then I seen this woman driving the car. And she made a turn right there at Demers and Eakin, or right there at Demers, and went down to Eakin, and made a right on or left on the Eakin. And I got in behind her, blew the horn a couple times. But then she took off flying and she ran like 2 or 3 stop signs. And then the only reason she stopped right here is there was a loader, some kind of dozer or something. Tractor thing right there. She's coming off here and she couldn't go nowhere, so I got around and parked her off right there before she went in. And I called you. When I got out of the car to get my wife out of the car, she was all limped over. She went in, she was all blue. I mean, if you were trying to help her, why are you going to ride around with her? You ain't helping her.
Who do you work for? Who else? The people from this. You better
Somebody's with her.
learn.
Okay. She's in a car.
Okay.
No, she's with me.
She's my right along. Righteous like I know.
I'm just trying to find out if she's with them or what's going on.
What, you got to be a lawyer?
Like I said, I feel
you have to be a lawyer. You have to be a lawyer.
I feel that she should be arrested. She's right on my car.
Okay, we will figure all that out.
Okay, something you need to learn.
Get him out of here. He's going to get himself arrested in a second. You know?
Like I said, do your job. We're trying to, but then shut the and leave me alone. Then go. Trash.
Members of the woman's family got more and more angry, and the officers were on high alert to make sure the scene didn't explode into chaos. The officers also had to confirm more details from the suspect.
Just standing there. You ready? You ready? talk to me like that, he better learn his rights. Bet he won't talk to me that way without a badge. I live that. You're more than welcome to stop by any time. Okay?
Go ahead and hop in the car and get out of here.
You ready?
9192. Doctors were asking to get any type of drugs.
Don't worry about what
the
doctor's way. Okay? Both of you guys are you riding along with too.
I was told she has to perfect that and fentanyl and laid out blood pressure that goes white powdery substance and north and last night.
You want to talk that way with the motherfucker out here? Yeah. Swear to God. Have a nice
Any charges brought against Francis are unknown at this time. Our fifth case involves officers investigating a reported overdose, but the case took an unexpected turn. Illegal casino bust. On March 8, 2023, officers in Akron, Ohio were dispatched to investigate a 911 caller's claim that someone had overdosed in a back room of a retail storefront. The caller claimed it was a gambling room where some of the players used narcotics. However, when the police located the space and investigated, they were left shaking their heads.
So they're in the back of the game room?
Yes.
Is this a known game room?
I don't know if it's known or not.
So there's no one overdosing in the back? There's no gambling place back there?
Look, if there is, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make sure that
Someone's not dying.
Any report of anybody in here?
He has no clue.
No?
I wonder if it's in
Is there? Yeah, because it said in the back of the game room, but it said next to the Mexican restaurant. So obviously, I mean, this.
Yeah. He gave us a restaurant.
Yeah.
I checked in there. They said.
They said the callers left.
Yeah.
Well, clear.
Is there a game room around here?
Bathroom.
Hey! Where is he?
That's the back door.
Hey, where is he, boss?
Where is he?
Where's the person? Is there a game room in here, sir?
Where's the game room? Where's the game room at?
Drinking lounge?
Yeah, but that place is all rolled up.
Is there a game room on any of these buildings?
What was that guy saying?
Some dude called saying that there's a game room.
That little store? The little convenience store or the Mexican store?
No, the convenience store.
We went in there and the dude said we went into the back. How do you get to it? Do you have any idea?
Look, walk in, go through the door, go through the right, go through the door right there, go through the back. Through the door, one more door.
The officers finally get confirmation of where the room was and demanded that the store owner granted them access. That was easier said than done. The door was locked and had to be cut through.
I feel like a gambling place over here. Somebody called saying someone is overdosing in the back of a game room.
Tienen un lugar donde juegan juegos. Dice que alguien está haciendo sobredosis.
Not back here, nothing? Oh, you see all in the back.
Was this address?
They said 1442, but we looked back there and there's nothing over there, so we're just trying to figure out where. They said it was to the place next. They said it's a place next to the Mexican restaurant.
Look, somebody needs help. Do you know any stores around here in this plaza that have a game room? We don't care about the game room.
Before 2 months ago, bill also police comes there.
What's that?
Before 2 months, before police will come for ambulance and police will come, we were not.
I don't know. Is there any building in this plaza that has a game room?
He says back here, through that big metal door right there.
You got the key to this back metal door, sir?
Right, because he comes here?
Someone's back in there, right?
Right? I'll put it back there and then lock them up on this side. That's what I mean.
Isn't this an
this is dumb.
That thing just cracked out.
That guy? I think he's just... doesn't speak English very well.
Alright, the guy next to the tire.
Oh, he's on.
Almost. Over the other side.
Yeah, do double.
They finally gained access to the illegal gambling room, but there was no overdose victim found. It seemed the caller may have made up the story to get even with some of the gamblers, but the officers would have a long investigation ahead of them.
Oh, we know.
That's that.
Alright. Anybody dying back there? Whoa.
Alright, guys.
This guy. Can you guys do anything with him up front?
We don't make
For
a call
this?
because
Might need another
that's
key.
padlocked. That's the only issue.
You got a key to that too.
I didn't hear us knocking at the door. Y'all just hanging out?
If the door is locked, please press the light switch on.
Yeah. Here, go grab a Howdy. Is this a bathroom? Was there any white dude in here overdosing?
There's a report of somebody dying. I don't give a about this room. We need to find the guy.
I haven't seen anybody, no white guy.
Did somebody leave that was overdosing? That's the problem. Huh?
How do you get into this
How
room?
do you get it open? This door.
Oh, that, I don't think that
No,
is.
no, how do you get into this room? Does that guy up front let you in?
No. I come through this door right here.
Right here? Okay.
So who put the huge padlock on outside?
Hell, I don't know.
How was you going to get out today?
If there's a fire in here, how do you get out?
Dude, there was a huge padlock on the door.
There was?
Yes.
When I came
How do
in.
you guys get out when you leave? Listen, we don't worry about you guys in here. That's not.
Okay.
I'm just being straight up with you. We got called, said someone was pretty much dying back here.
Oh, no.
They
This
called.
was on the door.
Okay.
You guys were locked in here.
So do you go in? Do you go in and out through this main door?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, there's nobody in here dying. I think that's just a regular door. I don't think there's nothing in there.
Yeah, we're gonna find out real quick.
We didn't think nobody was in here either.
Yeah, what's in there?
Almost looks like an office. Here.
Since the male co-owner had no permits to operate a gambling operation, there was only one outcome for him: a trip to jail.
Unfortunately, you got to get placed under arrest for license requirement because of the gambling place back there. Do you guys have any permits for it?
No.
Where?
Permit?
Permits for the gambling.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So you guys had no permits for it. So you're gonna have to turn around.
You will come.
Okay. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands around your back.
Yes.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello.
We had a 36 coming, is that correct?
Are you the owner?
Yes.
Do you have permits for that gambling place back there?
No.
Okay. You just stay in here with this officer, okay? Just stay in here with this officer.
Yeah.
We're gonna go outside. Outside, front door. So since the owner showed up, I'm gonna have to make a phone call just to see if we're gonna change it to on her or on you. But since you were the one originally here before she showed up, that's why we're in the situation we're in. So you guys have no permits for gambling.
The male suspect was given a citation and reminded of the importance of showing up to his court date. His female counterpart still didn't seem to grasp the importance of the situation.
Oh, no. I just help him if he need it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 3 kids. I know every time.
That was a whole bunch of different.
मशीना दी चाबी दे दे किथे है वो Okay, but I mean, I will job bill. वो तो कुछ नहीं कहते तो चक्कर के हो देवाना होगी का मशीन देखना ब्रेक हो गया
86 You're at the county with 1 male.
She's not the owner, he's the owner, that's the daughter.
Okay.
So she's just here to pick him up. I'm not going to arrest her. He charged him for that. I'm just going to do the care summons. They said it's fine doing the summons.
Cool.
No. So I can at least cut him out, tell him not to come back for the night.
Right.
And we're going to rip all that up. Game time.
Cool. When drop me here, I have a little bit take medicine today. I am taking like a weight loss shot. Okay. They like little dizzy, you know. And he dropped me and left.
I got you. So
he says they can break it, you know. I'm not coming back. I said okay.
So he wants us to break him?
You can break it. I don't have a choice. He left already, you know.
I mean, all right. Yeah, that's. I don't want you guys to have to be.
I know. He left. So.
What? Do you have an ID on you by chance?
Yes, sir.
Can I take a look at that?
Yeah, I can put for you over there.
No, I'll hold on to this right now. Do you have a driver's license on you?
No, it's my purse and the card. Oh, shit.
How long have you guys owned this place, the store?
Like, I think 1 year, something like that.
Oh, okay. Do you have any others, or is this the only convenience store?
Only this.
So they see someone who maybe
No. They just
like
jealousy. You know, now a whole couple have machines, right?
Yeah.
Everybody jealous each other, you know.
Yeah.
They want to call for, but we not like that people. We don't want to do like that stupid. Especially for the couple mini mart.
Yeah.
They have a whole parking lot full. They don't have no beer, no liquor, anything like that.
Yeah.
They know people not playing. People playing over there. People been $10,000. City have to come over there do something. They like
maybe someone called the
food department come over there.
Maybe
they check. They know all the machines over there. They don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the competition.
Yeah, they want to do competition. They want to call for like. They last week, like people telling you know, like Chinese machine, right? Somebody win $9,400 over there, and they rejected to pay them. And then they have a big fight over there.
So
they're rejecting to pay them $9,400. Sometimes we don't have it in the store. How we gonna pay them? You know, that's like crazy. And $9,400. And a lady, they husband work in the metro. They are very good friend to us. Long time we know that. You know, before we own the Kapli Mini Mart. We run 7 years over there.
Oh wow!
And then we have lease expire. We are doing good business over there.
Yeah.
And they take from us. And then
that's not very nice.
Said, yeah, I know.
I mean, how hard is it to get permits now since it's legal in Ohio? Is it?
I don't know. I never searched for that.
So
is it really legal?
The officers seized 17 motherboards and just over $300 in cash. The owners were issued summons to appear in court. The suspect in our final case raised the stakes, but he was an even worse gambler. Loaded duffel bags. In Cibola County, New Mexico, officers performed a traffic stop in the afternoon of February 10, 2022. And what they found in the suspect's vehicle shocked them. Even more shocking was the suspect's attitude toward the situation. Let's see how it played out.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm Deputy Army with the Cibola County Sheriff's Office. Usually I'm stopping you. You're all over the roadway, man. You crossed that white line on the left side of the road a couple of times. I want to make sure you're not drinking or falling asleep.
No, I'm not.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, you been driving for a while?
No, I just woke up this morning.
Just woke up. Okay, you got your driver's license, registration, insurance?
I have this right here.
Okay.
I have my paperwork.
Perfect, man. If you get a step out from me, fall to my car. I'm gonna give you a written warning. We'll get you on your way, okay? Thank you. Yep. No weapons on you, boss?
No, sir.
I'm just gonna pat you down, okay? Because you have a seat in my front seat, right? You go ahead and have a seat for me. You all right, man? You're not tired or anything?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. You just gotta pay attention to the road, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No worries, man. It happens. I just want to make sure you're safe to drive. I'm just gonna give you a warning, okay?
All right, sorry about that.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Where you headed?
I'm headed back home.
Where's home?
Texas.
Nice. Where you coming from?
Right there, Flagstaff.
Flagstaff?
111, 59 check.
Code 4. Stand by for DL check. How long were you in Flagstaff?
Just a couple days.
Oh, nice.
941.
What takes you out there?
I was just going to see a friend or two.
You rented the vehicle?
No, my friend Donnie did.
Donnie
yeah.
who?
Osario.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my driver's license, so I gotta use that. But I can give you my driver's license number. I know it by heart.
I think I should be able to run him by name and date of birth.
Okay.
What state is it out of?
Texas.
Texas. One of them, Joe. I'm out with the Amos. First name spelling Adam, Mary, Ocean, Sam. Last name William, Adam, Ida, Robert, Ida, Union, King, Ocean.
The officer and the suspect had a discussion about the Super Bowl, while the man was facing charges for the possession of more than $1 million worth of narcotics. The suspect doesn't deny having the drugs and even consents to a search.
I hope so, man.
Super Bowl. Who are you going for in the Super Bowl, actually?
I go for the Bengals, man.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm
a Niners fan, and the Rams kicked us out, so I can't go for the Rams.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh man, yeah, I can't go for the Rams because they knocked us out.
You knocked us out, so I can't. I got lucky.
So I'm gonna do real quick. So I'm gonna check some numbers on the vehicle, make sure it matches his documentation here. Okay. If you step out, step on my tire, then we'll come back in here. Okay. Code 4, regional code 4. Perfect, man. Go ahead and have a seat for me. Okay, man, so one more thing before I finish this up, okay? When I made initial contact with you, now that I checked the VIN on the vehicle, I got the odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle, okay? New Mexico is a recreational state. You can have up to 2 ounces of marijuana, okay? How much marijuana do you have in the vehicle?
Probably like...
Okay, let me tell you something, okay? Be honest with me. You didn't get stopped by the regular police, okay? You got stopped by an interdiction unit, okay?
Yeah.
And I know you're smuggling marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the back of that van right there is full of marijuana. All those bags right there?
Yes.
I can smell it. It's strong. Okay, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, I'm very aware.
Okay, how much marijuana do you have?
It's probably about... I don't know exactly, but I know it's over 100 pounds.
Over 100 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you give me consent to search your vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need that in regional. (10-4), could you see if SPK9 is still stationary here at the 79? Driver advised that he has over 100 pounds of marijuana in his vehicle, just for 49. So, by you admitting that there's over 100 pounds of marijuana in the vehicle, I'm just going to read you something, okay? Not under arrest at this time, but you are going to be detained, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to read you this, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to attorney, to have an attorney present while you're being questioned. If you want an attorney, you cannot afford one to be appointed before any question. Do you understand the rights that I read to you?
Yes, sir.
Can you understand these rights? Do you wish to talk to me?
Is there a way I can't be detained?
What's that?
Is there a way I cannot be detained?
Well, there's over 100 pounds of marijuana in the vehicle, okay?
Yeah.
So just answer this question for me. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Can you understand your rights? Do you wish to talk to me?
That was like...
It's yes or no. Do you want to talk to me about this situation?
Yes.
Okay. So where are you coming from, man?
I'm coming from California.
California. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put him in the front, okay? You've been super cooperative with me, all right?
Okay, cool.
(10-4), Rick, I have one male subject detained at this time. I'm going to be searching the vehicle. Just have a seat right there for me, okay?
suspect confirmed that the marijuana wasn't his, and he was made to fill out an abandonment form, turning it over to police.
Don't come over here for me. So you state the marijuana is not yours, correct?
Yes,
You're just transporting it, okay? Like I explained, I'm a federal task force officer through HSI, okay? The amount you have here doesn't meet the threshold for me to charge you right now, okay? I'm gonna get all your information, document everything, I'm gonna forward it over to an agent, okay? I'm gonna have you fill out this abandonment form, but you stating that the marijuana is not yours, you're abandoning the marijuana, okay? I'll fill this out. I'll email you a copy so you can take it to your boss and show them, like, I got stopped by the police, they seized my marijuana, so they know that you didn't, you know.
Yeah, I didn't do it with
you didn't do away with it, you know what I mean?
With the whole 9.
Right.
Yeah, still illegal.
Code 4, regional, I'm code 4. I did locate a large amount of marijuana in this vehicle. Several large duffel bags. Sir?
Weed runner, huh?
So this is his boss. He's getting paid $7,000 to $8,000 to transport this from California to Washington. This is the guy he's working for. He picked it up in Cali, driving it back. He said it's over 100 pounds. So.
Like weed or what? Yeah, I like some kind of well. Well, that's legal, right?
You know what they do to people that are foreign?
Where?
What do they do to people here?
They beat you up and then they send you off when they done doing your time.
No, buddy, this is native land. You know what they do?
I don't know, not New Mexico. I'm not from.
Yeah, this is native land. There's a bunch of natives in
We're talking about Native American scout people and stuff. I'm not trying to go over there.
The suspect walked the officers through the pickup and drop-off process. He'd be released pending a federal prosecution.
I dealt with a guy named Sergio. That was it. But
how much you paid for that?
Shit, that's not mine. I'm just transferring.
Was it already paid for?
I believe so. Like I said, I don't know those details. I'm just the guy that takes it for him.
So what did they tell you?
They just told me to take it to DC. Well, not necessarily DC, but like Hagerstown.
So from the very beginning, what did they tell you? How did the instructions go?
At the beginning, I thought I was, you know what I'm saying, carrying whatchamacallit. They told me it was like some restaurant supplies at first, but you know, after a while, I kind of picked up what was going on. And they kind of just told me what it is. They get it from their growers in California. I meet them up somewhere, like at a hotel or a warehouse or something like that. I just come pick it up and take it where it needs to go.
You didn't unzip the bags?
Nah, I pretty much know. I know what's in there. Yeah.
So, where'd you pick it up at? From a warehouse or from a?
No, I picked it up from a hotel.
From a hotel?
Yeah, like a Motel 6 over there in Ontario.
Did you drop the van off and they picked it up? Or?
No, they rented out the van.
Is it all the way across your
No, it's just a half kennel.
Is he gonna bite me?
No, you're good. So you went to a hotel?
Yeah.
You went to a hotel, and then did you meet the guys, or did they?
They already had it on them. They went to their growers. I never met the initial grower.
So you drove this van from Washington to Cali?
No, from Cali. I'm heading towards Washington.
So did you fly into Cali?
Yeah,
you flew into Cali?
Yeah, I flew into Cali.
When did you fly into Cali?
On Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
So they already had the van ready to go for you?
Yeah, they do all the logistics parts, and I just pick it up, take it whatever, and then take it to where I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get my licenses.
Let me take those off here. Also, let me get a good phone number for you. Code 4, I have SP out with me. That's a good number for you?
Yeah, that's my cell phone.
Okay.
What do you think your boss is going to say about this? Probably make me have to pay. I don't know.
How much you think all that's worth?
Like like 100K.
100K? It's a lot of money. You have 100K?
Hell no.
No? How much? Is this your first trip, or how many times have you made this trip?
Probably like 2 times.
2 times?
This is my first time actually knowing like what's going on.
How much did you get paid your last 2 trips?
Just like 6,000. So I'm really not really worth it, as you can tell.
Is it all weed or is there?
Yeah, it's just all
coke
weed.
And shit in there.
Nah, it's all weed for sure.
My suggestion to you is not to smuggle marijuana anymore, because you're not very good at it.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't sitting here like.
Well, you're not gonna send him to jail here to get scalped?
No.
We'll let HSI deal with him. We'll let the feds deal with him.
You know what that amount is in feds? Right?
What?
The amount of weed you have?
How much? How much?
10 to 20 years.
No, I don't need that. I'm a good kid. I'm just trying to make a little money on the side. Not a drug dealer.
Can you do 10 to 20 years?
No, sir.
How old are you?
I'm only 25.
You have kids?
No, I do not.
I guess you can have kids when you're 35.
No, I might have a little column by then. You know when you're in jail, you're going to jack off a lot.
Well, or you're going to pack some fudge.
No, none of that. I don't know what
you ever been arrested before?
Yeah, one time.
Or?
What you call it? PI in Texas. Back in Texas.
What's PI?
Public intoxication.
He was charged